Hi guys, welcome back to another yoga fit session, and today I'm pleased to tell you we're going to be doing yoga HIIT. Yes, we're going to be doing high intensity interval training, so a little bit of warmth and energy definitely needed for this session. So just need yourselves and that energy, and let's get started. So let's begin finding our breath a little bit with this work. Although it's going to be interval training, we want to still make sure that we're breathing correctly. So if you begin with a little bit of marching on the spot, and we're going to take a breath in, reach the arms up. As we exhale, lower the arms back down, breathing in, breathing out. One more, breathing in, breathing out. Really stretch those fingers out. Now to warm up a little bit more, we're going to do a few sun salutations. So take a breath in, you're going to reach the arms out to the side, up overhead. Breathe out, swallow, dive down, come all the way down towards the ground. Place the hands on the ground, jump, walk or step the feet back behind you. And then from your plank pose, you can go through your chaturanga. So whether that's from here, or lowering onto the knees, and tucking the toes, lowering down, bringing yourself up into your upward facing dog. And from your upward facing dog, rolling over the toes, going into your downward facing dog. Stepping the feet forwards, taking a breath in, reaching all the way back up. We're going to do 2 more of these to get nice and warm. Take a breath in, reach the arms up. Breathe out, fold forwards. Plant the hands, jump, walk, step the feet back. Come into your plank pose. Following through with your chaturanga. Pulling up through your upward facing dog. Coming over the toes into your downward facing dog. Stepping the feet forwards. Rising up. Take a breath in, reach up. Breathe out, fold forwards. Place the hands, step, walk, jump the feet back. Coming down through your chaturanga. Through your upward dog. Over to your downward facing dog. Step the feet forwards. Rising up on your inhale. Breathing out, lowering the hands down to the chest. Well done, guys. Hopefully you're nice and warm, feeling a little bit more fluid in the body as well. And let's get doing some of that interval sessions. The first movement that we're going to do, I'll just show you briefly so that you know what you're doing. We're going to do some little chair poses that actually stay in pulses. So your chair pose, you'd rise the arms up on an inhale. You'd exhale down, coming down, sitting as if you were about to sit on a chair. Now you're sending the hips back so the chest can come forwards a little bit, and you can either have the arms up, or if that's too much, bring the hands to the chest. From here, we're literally going to do tiny little pulses in that chair pose, and we're going to do that for 30 seconds. So I will set the timer. And let's go. Breathe in, lift up. Sit down, breathe out, pulse. Now keep finding your breath, don't let it escape. Make sure you're breathing. Nice big breaths. Breathing in and out. Nearly there, 5 seconds. And then lift all the way back up. We're going to take a little 30-second rest, and then we are going to go to some little lunge pulses. So our lunge pulses, we're going to come into what would be similar to a warrior one pose with a nice bend through the right knee. Lift up into the back toes. We're going to come down into a little lunge and do some pulses. So again, the hands can be at the chest, or they can be raised. So 2 seconds, and then we're going to go. So we're going to step the left leg back, and we're coming into that little lunge pose. Come down to the bottom, softness through that back leg. Choose your hand positioning and then take those little pulses. Really press through the toes. And you'll probably feel the glute muscles squeeze here. Keep breathing. I know it feels a little juicy, maybe a little wobbly, and then step up. 30 seconds rest. So from there, we obviously want to swap over onto the other leg. So we're going to do the same, but this time with the left leg forwards, the right leg back, coming into that little lunge pose. Again, hands can be at the chest or they can be up overhead. And we're going to take those little pulses. Take some nice big breaths now. You've got about 5 seconds until we go again. So get yourself prepared, ready to go. Nice big breath. Step that leg back. Let's go. So again, choose your positioning with the arms and just pulse up and down. So we're not pulsing forwards or back. We try and pulse up through this pose. So lifting up and down. Keep breathing. Nice big breaths. You've got about 5 seconds left. Nearly there. And then come back up. Take your 30 seconds rest. Big, nice, cleansing breaths. And then when you're ready, we are going to come back into those little chair pulses again. So we're going to do a few more of those. Another 30-second burner, if you like, of the chair pulses. So you've got 5 seconds left, so position yourself ready to go. Take a nice big breath in, reach the arms up overhead, and then sit back. Set my timer. Sit back into that chair, take those pulses. Wherever you are, look forwards, make sure you've got that balance. Press through the toes. Really drive through the thighs and the glutes as you pulse here. You've got about 5 seconds to go. Nearly there. Nearly there. And come back up. Whew. Take your 30 seconds rest. Nice big breaths here. Amazing. So the next one that we're going to do is we're going to go into sort of up and down from standing into plank. So it's literally going to be coming down, walking fingers and hands out, and then walking them all the way back up to standing. So prep yourself ready to go. Got a couple of seconds. And let's go. So walk the hands down, out into a nice plank pose. Walk the fingers back, back to standing. Coming back down, into your plank, walking the hands back up. Make sure you're drawing in your navel, your belly button towards your spine. 5 seconds left. See if you can get one more in. And then you are ready for a bit of rest. Whew. So the next one that we're going to do is a sort of variation between going in a plank to a downward facing dog. So I'll just quickly show you. So we'll start on the ground in a nice strong plank pose, drawing the navel to the spine, and then you're going to send the hips up into a downward facing dog. You're going to come back and then lift. So you're literally going to alternate between those two. So prep yourself and let's go. Start on your plank, draw the navel to the spine, and then send those hips nice and high. I've got really clicky shoulders today, so keep varying between those two poses. Apologies if you can hear my shoulders clicking. They are very clicky this morning. One more, and then come all the way down onto your knees. Take a breather. Amazing. So from here, we are going to go into a kind of slow version almost of like a mountain climber. So we're literally going to take the knee out towards the elbow and onto the other side. So we're going to go nice and slow, nice and controlled. Again, draw that navel into the spine. Let's get ready. Prep yourself. Pop yourself into that plank pose. And let's go. So drawing the knee out towards your elbow. Again, I'm nice and clicky this morning. Take the knees nice and wide. Squeeze through the middle portion of your body. Keep breathing. It's very easy to stop breathing at these points or lose the breath a bit. Nearly there. And relax. Those words that everybody wants to hear in interval training. And relax. Amazing. So we're going to repeat those 3 back through. So prep yourself by standing yourself back up. We're going to do those walkout planks again. You've got about 10 seconds to go. So take some nice big breaths in and out. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself mentally. You can do this, and let's go. So walking the hands out, coming into your plank. Make sure you're drawing the navel towards the spine as you move. Coming back out. Into your plank. Nice strong plank. Walk the hands back in. Walking back out again. And all the way back up. My nice clicky shoulders. You've got about 5 seconds to go. See if you can get one more in. And relax. Breathe. Amazing. So we are going to come down to the ground because we're going to do that plank to downward dog motion again. So come into your knees. Take some nice big breaths. You've got this. So you've got about 5 seconds to go. Nice big breaths. And then come into your plank. Let's go. So from your plank pose, draw the belly in, send the hips high, come into your downward facing dog. Come back into your plank. And then up into your downward dog. Back to plank. Keep drawing that belly in towards the spine. I'm super, super, super clicky today. Keep going, keep breathing. Keep nice and controlled. And then lower down. Woo. Amazing. 30 seconds rest, guys. You've got one more little juicy one. That one that's a little bit like mountain climbers but super slow. And then you're nearly done. So you got about 10 seconds to go. So take some nice big breaths in and out. Feel your body. And remember as you're doing this one to keep breathing. It's so easy to lose that breath, lose that focus. Come on back into your plank. Let's go. So drawing the knees up towards the elbows. Nice and slow and controlled. Just trying to isolate that movement to the legs. Not moving the body too much as you go. Keep breathing. You're nearly there. This one always feels longer, I swear. Keep going. And then you're done. So we're now going to cool down. But if you wanted to, you could do a couple of repetitions of this through. Skip out the warm-up and just do a few more repetitions. So let's cool down. So stand yourself up. Take a nice breath in. Rise the arms. Breathe out, fold forwards. Pause here for a moment. I just want you to sway from side to side a little. And break down that sun salutation into a nice, fluid, flowing movement. Amazing. From here, you're going to send the legs all the way back into your plank pose. Drop onto your knees. Send the legs back behind you. So firstly, taking the right leg behind you, you're going to do little tiny pulses. Just pressing out through the heel. Bring that knee back in. Send the left leg back. Little pulses. Come back in. From here, you're going to come down through your chaturanga. So send the body forwards. We're going to lower all the way down to the ground. From here, peel just the chest up so you're getting a little bit of back bend. Make sure the elbows are tucked into the body. Then press the forearms down to the ground. And you're going to bring your arms a little forward, coming into a little Sphinx pose. Just getting some stretch down through the back of the body here. Just looking forwards. Make sure you're breathing. From here, come onto the palms of the hands. Press all the way up onto your knees. And then you're going to sit all the way down into child's pose. Leave the arms extended. And just see if you can walk the fingertips out a little further so you're getting a nice stretch down through the back and the arms and shoulders. Walk the hands in a little bit and press through the fingertips, tuck the toes under. You're going to lift the knees up off the ground, come into your downward facing dog. Here, I just want you to pedal through the feet and really waggle the hips so that you're getting some nice stretches through the hips, through the sides of the legs. Really nice big pedals through those feet, waggling the hips. And then step the feet forwards, back into your little forward fold. Take hold of the elbows and just rock gently from side to side. Nice soft knees. Side from side, head is dropped. Head dropped is going to help with increasing the stretch through the back and the neck. And then place the fingertips back down, look to the ground. Take a nice big breath in, reach the arms out to the sides and fold from the hips. Lift the arms out, stretch all the way up. Come up onto the toes. And then breathe out, lower the hands down. Well done, guys. We are done. So thank you so much for joining me for this Yoga Fit Yoga HIIT session. I hope it was enjoyable. I hope it was a little sweaty, a little warm for you, and you can feel it burning in the muscles a little bit. Maybe you had some super clicky joints like me this session, and that's fine as long as there's no pain. The clickiness can sometimes just be an accumulation of gases in the body, so that's absolutely fine. I wouldn't worry about any of that. But hopefully it was a really good session. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Let me know your feedback, and thank you so much again for joining me on another video. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.